So, obviously for this you're going to need a ring and rubber band. Now, I use size 19s latex free rubber bands. And I use blue because they're a bit more easier to see. So the first phase, you're going to need the ring on your middle finger and then the band between your middle finger and your thumb. This just allows you to put the ring onto the band easy to thread it through, so you're not having to try and drop it through. Now, you want the rubber band sitting on your thumb just at the bottom of your nail, and you also want the rubber band on that sort of first knuckle. That's sort of the most comfortable. What's happening on the first phase is you're going to take the ring with your index finger and your thumb, and you're going to pull to show that it's really on there, like this. Now, what's happening while you're doing this is you're going to take your index finger of your left hand and put it through this rubber band here, so the bit that's on your thumb, like this. So you stretch to show it's on there. As you're doing that, you just popping that through there. Now, as you're coming back, you're going to take your middle finger out of this one here. So what that's doing then is just taking the ring out. So it's basically like Crazy Man's handcuffs. If you've ever done that, it's exactly the same. So like this, middle finger goes through. As you're coming back, you're letting that go. Now, the ring is out of the elastic band. So now what you can do is you can just put this ring in between the band. And when you're squeezing, pulling the elastic band tight, it's actually holding and gripping that ring inside. Now, you want to be doing this about eye level, because you're going to be able to see the spectator. So from there, obviously they're going to be able to see that the ring isn't really on there. So what you need to do is you need to get the right angle. So your middle finger here is going to cover that. So you just want a little opening there, just for them to see that it's on there. Just like that. But in reality, obviously, it's just resting on there. Now they're going to just assume that it's on there because they've seen it on there and it's actually holding on there as well. They're going to assume. Now, what you want to do at this point is get your hand ready and just relax that elastic band. And what it's going to do is it's going to stop gripping it and the ring's going to fall. So it's essentially as if the ring is just melting straight off the band. That's phase one. So phase two is the most difficult. This is the one I came up with by accident, and it's taken me a long time to relearn it. So exactly the same. You're going to start with a ring on your middle finger and your thumb in exactly the same place. Now what you're going to do is you're going to hold it this way down, so the back of your palm is face down, and you're going to take the ring with your index finger and your thumb, and you're going to use your ring finger of your right hand to come over and put it through the band here. So it's essentially through this band here now. And what that's going to do, it's going to allow you to pull past that little thing there. Like that. So as you're doing this, you're going past and pulling that band with you. So now you've got it on this finger. You can essentially take this finger out now, and you are. So once you've gone past that, to show, you want to keep these fingers covered, so obviously not flash. You need to pull this middle finger out and then put it this side of the ring. So now you're in this position. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take the ring and pull it round and over. So from here, obviously that's covered, round and over. And what that's going to do is going to give the illusion that it's still on there. Now you want to be doing this with a bit of movement. You don't want people to obviously see you doing all of this. So what I tend to do is normally ask a question while I'm doing this, and it's like nothing's happened. Now, the thumb of your right hand is going to grip this band from the back. So now it's like this. And it'll like to pull that. And when you let go, it's as if it's just pulled straight through. And you can push it through the ring a little bit to give the illusion that it's going through and you're holding it. Like this. The second part, you want to now you're in this position with the ring finger still on the elastic band. You need to, using your middle finger, you need to push forward with the ring. So push forward like this, and then push it through the band and round, and you'll have this little it's sort of wrapped around, and it looks like this. It looks complicated, but once you sort of get this down, you'll understand how it works. So you're in that position. You push down with the ring and pull it through this band here, the main part. And as you come round, you can pull this, and what it'll do is, with it on your thumb here, it's going to pull that around. So it's going to see how it's pulling this part around, and that's behind your finger. So it's basically putting it into position for you. So you pull this round, and once it gets to around about here on your finger, you can grip the ring then. So now you've got this again, remember. Grip the ring, and with this middle finger here, you're going to pull this part of the band under the ring and clip it to your thumb while you take this finger back out. So now you're like this. And now what it allows you to do is put your index finger into the band and stretch it out. So from that angle, it looks like that. So it looks like the band is going straight through the ring, when really it's like that. With it being elastic, you can stretch this. So each the top part here and this bottom part is stretching up and down with that, where it just looks like you're lifting the ring through the band. You can also pull this as well now. So what that's doing is that, but from that angle, it just looks like it's wrapped around the band, like this. Now you want to be careful you don't do this too slow, because if you do, if you watch the ring there, now that shouldn't be able to happen. So you need to keep things in motion, like this. And now to let everything go, what you need to do is pull, and you need to twist this ring a little bit so it releases this, the bit that's wrapped around, and you need to let go of your middle finger that's holding that piece of band, and I'll pull everything out. So at speed, that part will look like this, up and down, and pull, up, down, and show. If you do have any questions, feel free to get hold of me. You can get me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Duane Paul Magic.